Hey, yo, what's the deal? Miss your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording, it is 11:24 p.m. You know what I mean? February the 24th, 2025. You know what I mean? And man, I didn't know what I was going to talk about tonight. You know, I had an idea that I now will squeeze in for tomorrow. I was going to do my installment of the wrestlers who were ahead of their time series. But I seen this floating around on Twitter, and I had to talk about this. I definitely had to speak on this because right now, this is all this is. This is just rumors. It's just a rumor right now. But, you know, it would not be shocking to me if this happens. You know, especially with the person who is front and center with the rumor of this happening. So apparently, Vince McMahon, because we all know that the Janelle Grant lawsuit is still active, right? Now, this basically would happen once this lawsuit is all said and done, right? And if he is not behind bars, which the motherfucker should be, he should be behind bars. But there was a rumor going around that Vince's rumor, this was actually from, I seen this from WrestlingNews.co. And they put this big image of a rumor that Vince could be starting a brand new wrestling company with Fox as a partner. Now, on the 83 Weeks podcast, right? Eric Bischoff and Conrad Thompson, shout out to both of them. They were talking about this. You know, Conrad Thompson had mentioned how he's heard rumors that Vince was, you know, starting a wrestling company and a new wrestling company. And, you know, he was talking about how Vince could be in talks with Fox. But then Eric Bischoff said, for what I understand, what if Fox is a partner? And, you know, right now, this is premature. Very, very premature. You know, this rumor is very premature because, you know, again, there's still a lawsuit with fucking, you know, with Vince. Vince still has a lawsuit. Right? But let's say, you know, this motherfucker it's clear, right? Then, let me go back to it. There was a rumor also, this is from the 83 Weeks podcast, right? I think Conrad Thompson also said how Vince is talking to cameramen who deals with wrestling, and he's talking to, you know, I think TV producers who knows about wrestling, right? Who could produce wrestling. And, you know, it got me thinking that more than likely, you know, of course he's going to hire Kevin Dunn. We know that for a fucking fact, right? You know, and then also, I have a feeling that Shane is going to be part of this shit. If this shit takes off, I do feel like it will, you know, this will definitely be part of it. You know, and I also heard that he's talking about hiring a bunch of ex-WWE wrestlers and ex-wrestlers who are basically loyal to him and yada, 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 right? And again, this is very premature. You know, it's a premature rumor right now as we speak. You know, again, it's February 24th, right? It's very premature. Because again, you got this lawsuit, and with this lawsuit going around, you know, we don't know what the fuck is going to happen with Vince. Nobody does. No fucking body does. Nobody knows what's going to happen with Vinnie Mac. Nobody. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to post a tweet, you know, under the description so you guys can check it out for yourself. But, you know, Are there going to be people who's going to watch it? Yeah, of course there's going to be people who's going to watch it. You know, you got Vince loyalists out there who are going to basically suck they're going to suck, the cock of Vince as we speak, right? Anything that Vince does, they're going to suck the cock of it. You know what I mean? And yeah, people will look, people will see what was going on and stuff. Yeah, of course that's going to happen, right? That's definitely going to happen. But it's crazy to think that, he's talking about starting a promotion, right, with Fox as a partner. Because, I know there are people who are wondering, well, why would Fox want pro wrestling if they pushed away from WWE and also they wanted nothing to do with AEW? But I think what happened is I think they would want control. I think with Fox, they would want to control their own narrative and their own stuff so that, at least they got Vince there who basically knows what the fuck he's doing and such. And it seems like Fox wants pro wrestling and there's no other option out there. So I guess, and again, all this is once Vince or Vince is even cleared from this whole Janelle Grant shit, right? This is just what I'm thinking, that Fox basically wants to have control and stuff, right? So there's going to be a 50-50 partnership between Vince and Fox, right? And again, I could just imagine every fucking thing that happens, right? Vince is going to hire all his own people and such, like I said, Kevin Dunn, maybe Bruce Pritchard. You know what I mean? I can see Bruce Pritchard, going to, going to Vince and such. I can see all that shit taking place. A lot of free agents that are out there that fits Vince's mode of, what he think professional wrestling should be. Yeah. Anyone who's a Vince guy, I can see them going to whatever the fuck this new company that Vince is doing, is called. I can see it. I can clearly see it, And again, like I said, this is all, based off of if he gets free from this whole Janelle Grant situation, right? And it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. What I could also see is I could see some bitch shit. I could see AEW. I could see them making an agreement with AEW, right? I could see that taking place, and yeah, but then maybe not, maybe fucking not, maybe not, because again, no matter how you slice it, WWE is, the end all be all in this business. I'm sorry to say, it's the top of the tops. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure there will be people who will not be part of Vince's new venture, right? Except for the people who are, Vince loyalists and people who, Vince scouts and all this other shit. You know what I mean? You can feel it. You can definitely feel it, But again, this is right as of right now, it's a premature story. It's very premature, and we'll see what happens. We will definitely see what happens. As of right now, I wouldn't even give no legs to the rumor. I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Because again, it's just all talk. But yeah, I would expect it. But I'm about to holler at you guys tomorrow. You know what I mean? Let's see if there's some wrestling news that's out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.